Hey, eighth grade. There's no music today. Oh, well, I guess there you go. There's some music. Um, so we're gonna go over is we're going over ionic bonds right now. And the main thing that I think will help everybody make sure they understand is what is an ion. Okay? What is an ion? Okay? An ion actually is any particle or any atom or group of atoms that has a charge. Okay? Um, and that charge can be, as you might have guessed, positive or negative. Okay? Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about that. Um, so, what I've noticed, so ion is anything that has a charge, positive, negative. Remember, everything on the P table doesn't have a charge. Okay? Everything on the P table has no charge. Okay? And that's really important to remember because soon we'll be playing with charges and understanding how they work, and so that's a little, make sure you know that. Okay. So I noticed in class today a lot of people were asking, what is a polyatomic ion? Well, a polyatomic ion is actually a group that has a charge. Instead of just being one sort of thing with a charge, it's a group of elements that have a charge. Okay. So, for example, um, I'll just give you an example. So let's say a normal ion. I'm just going to change my color here. A normal ion would be like, I don't know, sodium. It's positive. Bam. That's just one element. Yeah. But when we get like a compound, so let's take ammonia. This book uses ammonia. Okay. Oh, it's actually ammonium. Sorry. This is ammonium. Wow, that's bad. But anyways, ammonia, which is NH4. In case you're at all curious, it's not really the way you'd say it, but we have an N, so nitrogen, hydrogen, yeah, and it has four hydrogen atoms there. And we know that the overall charge of the entire thing, so later on we'll have to do this, but the entire thing is positive. That means this entire thing is positive, not just nitrogen, not just the hydrogen, but all of this, all four of those. All of the entire charge of this whole thing is plus one. Just like that is plus one for one element. Okay, so this is a polyatomic ion. This is not, okay? This is just an ion. Just an ion. Whoa. An ion. Okay? All right. So, some other things you might want to remember about ion is that ions form ionic bonds. Okay? So, just making sure we have this straight before we move forward. What is an ionic bond? Well, an ionic bond, whoa. Ionic bonds are created from the attraction between positive and negative ions, okay? Are formed, whoa, from the attraction, that's my cell phone, weird, okay, between positive and negative ions, okay? That's what ionic bonds. So for example, the one we did in class, this is really weird, whoa. The one we did in class, just to give you the main example you'll see over and over again, is sodium and chlorine. And if you drew their little diagrams here, we knew that chlorine has 7 valence electrons, sodium has 1, if you remember that. And I don't know, 41 seconds? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And sodium just has 1. What ends up happening in this ionic bond situation is where sodium ends up getting its poor little electron stolen and put over here, and chlorine now has an extra electron, which makes it negative, and it makes sodium positive. We went over this in class, but I figured I'd just really quickly show you that again. Well, it's Wednesday afternoon, and I'm done. Thank you very much. Thanks to Sufyan for reminding me to do this. I was gonna just do it tomorrow, but his email incited me to